Craig, with just 7 days to go until our big presentation on November the 11th. I'm super excited about this, aren't you, Kate?
Yes, I'm extremely excited. And also, hello, everyone. Remember to subscribe and like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, connect with us on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, and please follow us on Instagram at MAGFAST.
And a special welcome to you if you are watching us streaming live on LinkedIn for the first time today. We just got authorized for live streaming there, so welcome LinkedIn. Yeah, November the 11th, if you haven't registered yet, you can do so from the emails we're sending you, or there should be a button appearing under this video shortly. Okay, the main topic today is something a little bit unusual. We're going to bring in some guests in a minute, but before we do, I have to issue a public apology because for the November the 11th, we have some prizes going out, including some Bose noise-canceling headphones. Could we bring in our first guest, my beloved wife, Amy Rao-Segnet, please? Now, regular viewers will know, and my wife is a regular viewer, that the last couple of weeks I said we had Bose headphones and I lent them to you, my darling, and haven't seen them since. Now, there is some truth in that. I did lend them to you and I didn't see them for a very long time. But would you please complete the story to its ultimate conclusion right now?
Well, you borrowed them back, took off on a plane, and left them on the plane.
I did. When we went over, when my dad passed a few months ago, I left them on the damn plane on the way over there. So my huge apologies. Unfortunately, because we're friends and family of MAGFAST, we're not allowed to go in the prize draw. But sometime let's start saving up because they're really nice headphones, and we'll grab them. We'll grab a new pair soon. Bose 700, one of the three prizes. Kate and I'll take you through all of that after we do our main segment here. Let's bring in our other two guests, please. Tony Bedogna, Neil Scaife, cornerstone members of our team. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And we've got everyone here today. We're going to just talk quickly about brand values, the kind of the anchors. And this is important. If you're joining us next week, having an understanding of these anchors is going to be really important. We think there are some things that are so important you shouldn't ever deviate from them. A lot of companies make a noise about this kind of stuff. What we're about to talk about, we feel really is integral to what we do around here. And the simple is there's just five of them. Straight talk. I'll expand on all of these in a minute. Straight talk. Make something better. Do the right thing. That's too much of a scarce commodity, I think, these days. Care, like actually care, and don't settle for good. Never settle for good. We're always looking to set a kind of premium in everything that we do. So let's go through those. Let's go through this one at a time. If it's okay with you guys, I'll take the first one, straight talk, because I'm wind up doing a lot of the talk around here. So what does straight talk actually mean? It's going to clear out the gobbledygook. The tech sector, the sector that we work in, is notorious for the sort of heavy use of complex terminology, confusing jargon. And we really try to eliminate that at MAGFAST. Whatever the subject matter is, whether it's the charges themselves, customer service, if it's our product literature, I've got one of the leaflets here, the time that was spent making sure that every single page, every single word, this is the leaflet that's going to come when you're productized, that every single word is just super clear and super simple. It really, really makes a difference. I often joke, I often say to my family and my team, as you wouldn't believe it, I'm actually over 50 now. And I'm kind of concluding that communication, like clear communication, is sort of the key to everything. Communication amongst teams, amongst families, amongst countries, amongst communities is the most important thing. So straight talk is a kind of a core value for us. We think it's really important, not least because our products are sophisticated. And we think it's really important to be able to explain the benefits in a really clear, simple way. And if you're here today, it's probably because we did a good job at the beginning of explaining this rather different thing that we're doing in a nice, simple way. All right. Brand value number 2, make something better. Kate, why don't you do this one for folks?
Okay, of course. So there are sectors where the potential to develop a genuinely superior product is kind of low. Let's take some obvious examples like toothbrushes or even cars. It's pretty difficult to buy a lousy car these days. Even modestly priced cars are really good now. And that's not the case with device chargers, however, which are fairly junky. They're inconvenient, they're inflexible, they're unreliable, they lack power, the cables never last, and lastly, they're kind of ugly.
Ugly.
Yes, ugly. And ours are not. At MAGFAST, we've determined from the start to make every aspect of our chargers way, way, way better than anything offered by the competition, which is why they all look so great, perform so great, with tons of unique groundbreaking features like Snap to Charge, LED-licious, built-in swappable mini cables, fingerprint, and so many others that I'm sure that you know. And we've really, really made something way better than everything that's out there.
It's true. It's true. Again, regular viewers know we've spoken about this over and over again, but just think, just the cable that I was playing with then when, as Kate was speaking, this is hundreds of hours just in the cable, just so boop, it returns in with that magnetic snap like that. All right. Amy, why don't you go next and talk about doing the right thing, which is much harder than anybody thinks, right?
Yes. So all businesses from time to time face uncomfortable decisions about whether to do the right thing for themselves or whether to do the right thing for their customers. And often these decisions can cost companies significant sums of money.
Yeah.
So we recognize this fact at MAGFAST, and every decision that we make is predicated on what's right for our customers. We believe that if we do the right thing by our customers, then they'll do the right thing by us. And that's why we've overinvested in the highest quality components for our chargers. It's why we've overinvested in offering 24/7 access to our customer service team. And it's why we offer a 3-year warranty as standard, which is the best in the industry. And there are countless other examples as well.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot. We have a kind of a lot of customers, and as we start to ramp up into production now, there are choices we have to make every single day about, just exactly this: doing the right thing. It's often more expensive. It's always almost always in my experience more tiring, but we just think it's who we are. I'm going to give an example of do the right thing that we're very proud of. We have this amazing Trustpilot ratings, 4.7. Every single one of those is genuine. If you're regular, you've heard me say this before, but most companies are out there buying reviews. We can never do that, so we ask people to comment on what they think of us, and we're blessed that it's 4.7.
And not just Trustpilot. Every single review platform, you will find zero fake reviews.
Yep, we can't do it. And I think I said this the other week. We fired an agency that recommended we get fake reviews made. We're like, that's not who we are. All right. So care is the next one. Actually caring about stuff. Tony, why don't you talk about this for a minute?
Yes, I will, and thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure.
Of course, and welcome, because it's your first time on the upgrade. Tony works tirelessly on our website and hundreds of other behind the scenes things that is not normally recognized. So bless you. Thanks for coming in, Tony.
You're welcome. So basically, if you're in a direct consumer business, you not only have to care, you have to show that you care. So at MAGFAST, we'd say that truly caring is one of the aspects that generally marks us out from the competition. So we really care about the quality of our products. We are getting rave reviews from our early pre-order customers. Sorry. We really care about those customers and the service we give them. And judging by the regular feedback we get, they generally recognize that. So we really care about our investors, and we're totally committed to ensuring that their faith in us is amply rewarded. And last but not the least, we really care about our people. It's a great place to work.
Thank you, Tony. Tony, man, you've been with us from the very, not from quite from the beginning, but from the very, very early days. And a few weeks ago, regular viewers, I keep on saying regular viewers this week, but anyway, regular viewers will have met Sonia, who's actually Tony's wife. When we say MAGFAST family, it is an extended family, and it's not just Amy and I, but it's Tony and Sonia. Kate, you met Kate's dad the other week. So it's a special place to work, and thank you for mentioning it, Tony. All right, and last but not least, Chief Marketing Officer Neil Scaife, a true marketing pro I've known and trusted for 30 years. And Neil is actually the chief architect of the 5 brand values. We were living them anyway, but Neil brought them in and sort of encoded them. So it's great to have you here, Neil, for number 5, don't settle for good.
Yeah, thanks, Seymour. Hi, Kate. Don't settle for good, I think, is a really central belief in that it kind of encapsulates, everything we do here at MAGFAST. I guess it's a function of, living in an affluent nation in the developed world that, in most walks of life, more often than not, good is, good enough. We all, eat good food, we drive nice cars, we send our kids to good schools, we live in good neighborhoods. So good is a pretty kind of prevalent phenomenon, except at MAGFAST, where good kind of isn't good enough, for the simple reason that good isn't great. A famous American business guru, who wrote one of the best-selling business books of all time, Jim Collins, the book was called Good to Great, actually kind of coined the phrase, good is the enemy of great. And I'd have to agree. I think by that he meant that if you're constantly content with delivering good, there isn't that kind of burning, constant motivation to strive for anything that's demonstrably great. So get out of your comfort zone and strive for greatness is the message he was conveying. And I think that's certainly true of everything we're doing at MAGFAST here. We're generally determined to become the world's most highly regarded device charger brand, which is why we've never just settled for good. And I'd like to think we never will. We might not always succeed with everything we do, at least not first time, but we're always aiming for great, great products, great customer service, great communications, great packaging, great warranties, and needless to say, great employees. You name it. So, good may be good enough for the competition, but it sure isn't good enough for us.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, all of you. So, 5 core brand values: straight talk, make something better, do the right thing, care, actually care, and don't settle for good. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Special for Neil and Tony joining us for the first time today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Darling, apologies again. New headphones coming one of these birthdays or Christmases, I promise. And that just about wraps it up for this week. Except, Kate, we should remind folks of the details for the big fall 2021 special event charging ahead. There should be a button underneath us right now if you're not already registered. Click on the button below. If you are watching us newly on our new LinkedIn stream or elsewhere on the web, on YouTube or Facebook, anywhere else on the web you're seeing us and there isn't a button, go to magfast.com/special-event. Okay, it's coming up on November the 11th, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and it's a big one, right, Kate? I mean, we don't do these too often, right?
No, we're not in the habit of announcing special events every week. So it's super, super important when we do. And before you ask, like we've said, we never, ever announce what we're going to announce in advance.
Never. However, what we do say is that if you register, follow the button, register with your mobile, your cell phone number, we will put you in the draw to win some crazy prizes. Kate's in charge of all of that. Take us through the prizes quickly now. I'll say the first one. It's the famous Bose noise cancelling headphones that have got me into such deep trouble, right?
I don't think you're ever in deep trouble with Amy. She's the sweetest person ever.
Oh no, I assure you. I assure you. So Bose 700. Second prize, Kate, is what?
Okay, second prize is top of the range iOS or Android smartphone. So you can get the brand new iPhone 13 with your choice of color, or
Or the Galaxy, the super sleek, the Galaxy Fold 3 5G. Also, you can choose your own color. So these are nice prizes, well worth it, just for registering with your phone number. And the first prize is
first prize, a gorgeous Consumer Reports top rated LG OLED 55GX PUA Alexa built-in GX Series 55-inch gallery design 4K smart OLED TV.
Okay. You remember what we said earlier about Straight Talk? That is not what LG have done in naming that product. What
No.
it is a really gorgeous 5-inch, just sort of kind of state of the art, as I say, consumer top rated 4K TV. Button underneath, or magfast.com/special event. All right, I think that just about wraps it up. Thank you so much for being with us. Look forward to seeing you on November the 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, I should say, 4 p.m. Eastern. And we're always here for you. hello@magfast.com, or tweet us at GetMagFast. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/magfast, Instagram at magfast, and youtube.com/magfast.
And we are always changing charging for good on your desktop, tablet, smartphone, and more.
At MAGFAST.